Hey YouTube fam, how's it going? This is Tack with Euro.American.Passion. I'm going to get back on my projects, but I want to be able to pull them around. With this LCF. So I'm still working on this LCF. I got those stacks. I don't know if you remember me telling you guys about the stacks. So I'm going to get started on the stacks, and this is probably going to be a full day venture. So everybody, stand by. Okay, these are the stacks. The biggest thing is they need to be polished, cleaned thoroughly, excuse me, cleaned thoroughly. And there's a couple of dents on them, but I wasn't looking for something perfect because the truck and the bed is not going to be perfect. So what I've done so far is I bent these because they were all bent up like this. So I bent them down, and it exposed an actual 6-inch tube that was inside the 6-inch. So my focus is, whoever did this, they definitely they gooped it up pretty good. So anyway, my focus is to cut this off. And once I cut this off, I'm going to have the 3-inch that's going to be welded to, well, I'm not going to work on that at all right now. I just want to cut this off to kind of get that going. And then I'm going to do a little bit more work to the LCF. But my focus is to get these cut off and show you guys where my next step is going to be. So stand by. So with that being said, I'm going to start working on this. And always remember, wear your safety gear. I'm not the best with that. So if you don't mind, please excuse me not having safety gear. I don't know if the light is going to be bright enough or it's going to be too bright. I will have some gloves on though. That's what it looked like. Wow. So, as I was saying, someone slid a 6-inch tube in here. I don't know if you can see it, but someone slid a 6-inch tube in here and then welded a flat piece onto it and did that. I don't like that. My focus is to try to step down. So 6-inch, 5-inch to spread a little bit, 4-inch to spread a little bit, and then get to the 3-inch. And once I get to the 3-inch, then it comes straight out. That's my intentions. Or I might do a 3-inch. I might do a 3-inch and have a 4-inch muffler that goes in here. Stand by, I'm gonna show you what I'm speaking of. Stand by. Before I do that, let me go ahead and cut this other one up, and I'm gonna show you based off of what my intentions are. So stand by. I'm not gonna show you cutting the other one because it's the same thing. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna show you what I'm actually thinking of. But like I said, I wanna put a 3 or a 5, I'm sorry, a 4-inch or a 5-inch muffler in there as it's sitting like this. And the way I see it is, if I can get it to do that, what I'm going to do is, I don't know if you can see the two stacks. Remember, the stacks, it's only going to be to this. This is where my headache rack is going to be. So this is, the stacks are going to be out at least a good 3 or 4 inches, so that way I can have something to bolt from here to here. And what my intentions are is to cut a 3-inch hole, 4-inch hole, so that the pipe can come through inside here. Then I'm going to have a 24-inch muffler to come out and stop about right here. And of course the tip is going to be there, and it's going to shoot out that way. I want to use a Flowmaster so it actually have a more aggressive sound. I saw some Flowmasters that have some very nice sounds. Round tube too. I didn't know Flowmasters made round tube, 21 inches long. So my focus is those are 51 inches, 52 inches. So if I can get the pipe to come and veer off, and then curve underneath and come up, then that'll be just as fine. Just like it would be in a bed. So that's my whole intention. And the stack could just be there just for looks. But everything will be coming inside the stack. And then of course when the smoke comes out, it looks like it's coming from the stack. So that's my focus right now. So I'm going to continue to work and see what I can do. And oh, my shipment just came in. I'll be back with showing you what my shipment is as far as my exhaust. Okay, I'm back, and yes, it's dark now. So this is what I'm actually going to do. I got my shipment of my exhaust in. And what I'm going to do is, if you can remember to look at that 3-bolt setup, think about it coming out. I'm gonna have to do this with 2 hands now, so bear with me. All right, I have another flange, and I'm gonna get a 3-inch and weld inside it and have it come out about 4 inches. So think of that, and you can use this as a reference. So as I come out, sorry, but I wanted to get this information out before it got too late and it snuck up on me. Stand by, let me get set up. All right, from that flange, from the front of the flange, it's gonna come out 24 inches. 24 inches will give me 3 and actually it's gonna give me 4 inches because that's actually set at a little bit under 20 inches. So what I wanna do is, let me just show you what I got. This is what I'm coming up with. You know, a lot of times people have those, there's just one and it turns here. Well, because of my exhaust where it's set up, I can actually do this. And this is literally one side. Now, the way this is going to come out, this is 10 inches. So from here to here is 21 inches. So I'm going to put 4 inches here. Half of an inch is going to go in the flange. So when it goes in the flange, it's going to come out here because it's going to have a 4-inch stub that's going to go in where this will slide in. Okay. Now when it comes out, it's going to have another flange here, and they're going to be the little band clamps, and they're going to come around, not the old school band clamps, but the round 3-4 inch band clamps, and it's going to come around. This is going to have another 4-inch inside it because these two are the same size. I might try to go and see if I can get this to open up a little bit. I prefer to just go ahead and just band clamp it all. A band clamp here, a band clamp here, and then it's going to come out, and that's when I get my 6-inch stack. I'm going to make I'll show you the stacks in a minute, so just remember that part also. So this is also going to be on that side. So this is pretty much what it's going to be. I'm going to have a stub here, band clamp. It's welded to the stub is going to be welded to the flange, but it's going to be band clamped here, band clamped here. This is going to be band clamped, band clamped. And I like using those band clamps because they're going to be easy to take off and disassemble. And it's going to come around. And if I put both of those on there, they're going to be 51 inches, which from here to here is 50.5 inches. And I'm going to line the 6-inch exact, the 6-inch exhaust stacks are going to come up, and they're going to be centered on this. And this is going to have an actual milling to come out, and it's going to band around the stack. So that's where I'm sitting at. And of course, I'm going to show you what is going on with my stack. I've never seen, or I haven't been able to find a 3-inch to 6-inch, but it was so much easier for me to do a 3-inch here. So I'm going to have to make something to accommodate that 6-inch. So stand by. So this is the way the guy had it before I got it. So this is pretty much a 2 1/4. So I'm sorry, a 2 inch. Well, yeah, it's 2 1/4. Anyway, what I'm going to do is cut all of this out. All right, of course, I'm going to polish it and everything and buff out the scratches. But once I cut it out, my whole intention is to get some 6-inch quarter and weld into the hole. But I need to actually punch me a hole in the center that will be 3 inches to accommodate that. Now, if anyone has another suggestion, please let me know. But I want this right here to be in here so I can minimize the height of the stack. I want the stack to start about right here. So, and then once I start it, then I can spot weld it and take it off and completely weld it. So, but that's the intention. And of course that will allow me to have a stack right here and a stack right here. So I'm going to cut this off and you'll see me in the morning and we will go from there. But this is where I am. I need these to be able to give it flexibility so when the engine does this, it doesn't break what I got going on. So anyway, this is where I am.